Have you heard that saying, when it rains, it pours? Well, this past Sunday, not only did it rain, but it poured. And I'm going to tell you all about that right now. What's up, guys, and welcome back. I'm in a different room today. It's my son's playing online games and I needed a quiet place to make this video. This past Sunday, I went through my normal routine. I get up, take a shower, put a load of clothes in the washer, take my son to go get a pizza, come back, and just relax and do laundry all day. We get the pizza, we come home, I'm waiting for the clothes to finish washing, and when they get done, I go to take them out of the washer. Well, when I pulled them out of the washer, they were completely drenched. Like, you can literally get a towel and wring it and water would just pour out. I was like, what's going on here? So I'm gonna throw the load of clothes in the dryer, but before I do that, I decided to like wring all the water out of the clothes, because I didn't want to throw a load of wet clothes into the dryer. So I wring all the water out of the clothes and I throw the clothes in the dryer, and I go put another load of clothes in the washer. I set the dryer for about an hour and I'm waiting for the clothes to dry, and the washer finished washing, and after the dryer went off, I went and got the clothes out. Well, when I went to get the clothes out, they were completely soaking wet. I thought, maybe I just had too many clothes in the dryer, maybe. So I took half of a load out and I left the other half in there. I set it for another 40 minutes. And after that 40 minutes passed, I go to get the clothes out of the dryer and they were still completely soaking wet and cold. And I thought, great, the heating element in my dryer went out. So now I have a load of laundry wet, and I still have another load in the washer that needs to be dried. So what I do is I go and start hanging clothes up all around the house because I don't have a clothesline outside. It was a nice day outside. I had the doors open, the windows open, the fan going because it was nice and hot. So it wouldn't take that long for the clothes to dry. But when I pulled the clothes out of the washer, they were completely soaking wet. So what I do is I go and get the clothes out of the washer and I start wringing all the water out of them. And when I'm wringing the water out, I notice that there's dirty water falling out of all these clothes. And come to find out, my agitator wasn't agitating. Or to put it simple, the thing in the middle wasn't spinning. That day I lost a washer and a dryer, and I'm stuck with 2 piles of wet clothes. I'm stuck with 2 piles of wet clothes in my house. Dirty wet clothes. I'm like, double whammy. I lose a washer and a dryer, and I got dirty wet clothes just sitting in my house. Okay, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, well, I make some phone calls and I start looking online for a used washer and dryer, and I'm like, wait, no. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm not gonna buy a used washer and dryer and hope that it doesn't go out on me again. So the next day, which was Monday, I go to Sears and I buy a new washer and dryer. Problem solved. The washer and dryer worked great. Problem solved. And after work, I was going to go pick up my son from school. Well, on my way to go pick him up, a truck cut in front of me, and in the back of that truck was a husky. That husky looked like my friend Stetson's dog named Shadow. So I'm staring at this dog and I'm like, that's Shadow. He's got the same collar. And I stopped looking at the dog and I start looking down at the license plate. I'm trying to remember this license plate. I'm trying to remember it. And I had to turn left and the truck kept going. And I'm trying to remember the license plate just in case something happened, you know. So I go pick up my son, I come home. Well, later that night, I was fixing to go to bed and I got on Facebook and I was scrolling down. Well, guess what? My friend Stetson put a picture of his dog Shadow on Facebook and asked for help because his dog got stolen. Called him and told him that I saw the dog in the back of the truck. I remember the color of the truck and I kind of remember the license plate number. So he came over and this was like at 11:30 at night. When he got here, we called the sheriff's department and really there was nothing they could do about it. The license plate number I was giving them, I was off a number and they were giving me the description of the vehicles and none of them matched what I saw. So he ended up looking for the dog till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed. I had to go to work the next day. And when I got out of work, like around 6:30, he texted me that the dog came home. I guess the dog escaped from wherever he was at and he went back home. So he got the dog. So you see, I got a new washer and dryer. Well, let's put it this way. My washer and dryer broke. I got a new one. My buddy's dog got stolen. The next day, the dog returns home. So yeah, when it rains, it pours. But at the end of the day, the sun always shines. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.